Good men do not defend rape. The women that defend rape are equally despicable. It does not matter what are a person's politics or religious beliefs. When it comes to crimes of sexual violence, including rape, it does not matter how favorable someone is towards the offenders and how unfavorable they are towards the victims. Politics, personal feelings, animosities, and religious beliefs should have nothing to do with this. Because Hamas, Islamic Jihad, and others were the rapists on October 7th, and because the victims were defenseless people inside of the land of Israel, mainly Jewish women and girls, all of a sudden the rules changed and rape became acceptable. Almost all of the women and girls were murdered after being sexually abused and raped. Jew haters rushed to the defense of the rapist, with some insisting that without living witnesses there were no crimes. Or some other feeble excuses are given by the anti-Jewish crowd to excuse or deny the crimes of October 7th, including rape, kidnapping, mutilation, and murder. Others use deflections, whataboutisms, or some other excuse to justify rape. There are witnesses. There are also the testimonies of a few survivors that were managed to hide during the atrocities and were witness to what occurred in the raping. There are the testimonies of the few that did survive. There is the enormous forensic documentation of the dead bodies, including photos, physical evidence, eyewitness accounts, and more. There are volunteers from Zaka, an organization tasked with respectfully recovering bodies and body parts, men and women from Zaka that saw firsthand, that handled the bodies of women, men, infants, boys and girls, witnessing sexual mutilation, murdered naked women and girls, other murdered women and girls with their clothes missing from the bottom half of their bodies, semen stains, blood in the genital and anal areas, genital mutilation of males and females, and more. Many are those that excuse these crimes based on their warped mentality that only Israel and Jews can't be blamed, even when Jews are the victims of rape and other horrific crimes. Millions of people experience oppression, terrible abuse, and worse all over the world, and do not use that as an excuse to rape and murder. Jew haters the world over rush to, and they still do, to the defense of the rapists, defending, justifying, even applauding, or they use denial and silence as a way to free the rapist from responsibility and accountability. Denial and silence are ways to keep alive support for the rapist and to give them cover to continue raping. It does not matter what someone supports. There are lines in the sand that should never be crossed. It does not matter if someone supports Israel or completely opposes Israel. The people that put their politics or religion ahead of all else, slavishly conforming to their ideologies, even if it means excusing, being silent, denying, or justifying rape, are cowards.